There were occasional, more than occasional, alerts in the early days of various things that made the water unswimmable for a while, like waste and fecal matter.
I, with my grandpa, actually went to Elephant Butte Lake, and we would go there and fish, mostly rainbow trout. I was a rainbow trouter.
I wake up every day and all I see is the Hudson River. And it's actually the most beautiful thing in the world. And a couple years ago, I adopted a manatee.
I saw a man fishing at 125th Street in the Harlem River. That is patience. I mean, supposing he did catch something. Can you imagine what kind of tough survivor New York fish that's gotta be? Get that hook out of my mouth, you idiot.
My earliest memory of water is wearing half of a bathing suit in the ocean, lying like this, and having the hottest guy teacher looking down on me as I learned to back float.
I lived in Tarrytown, New York, which is right on the Hudson River. After a few years as a child of fishing in it, swimming in it, we would go down and just look at it.
We used to take field trips when I was little, and they would take us to go clean up the beach. You know, at first you're saying, oh my God, what kind of field trip is that? You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was slavery. I'm gonna go on and say it.
When I was little, there was a creek near our house, and me and my brothers would go back there and play in this creek like as much as we could. And it was like our place to go and play. It was like kind of the only nature that we had that was around us.
I met Bobby, and Bobby told me what he did, and I took a few tours of the Hudson, and we saw the open pipe streaming into the water. And one year, Bobby called me and said, we're going to New York. I said, what are we doing? We said, we're gonna go swim in the Hudson. I said, ha 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 ha, really? Keeper boy? Ha ha ha, I'm not swimming in that water. He said, it's clean now. And I said, come on. And we went down by 23rd Street, and it was a big Waterkeeper event, and we went and canoed in it, and we swam in it, and sure enough, the water was clean.
Once we picked all the trash up, and it looked so beautiful, you know, you're like, okay, this was well worth it. You know what I mean? And I guess we were kids, so it was cheap labor.
Now, they're catching the most beautiful striped bass in and around New York. They're gorgeous. That says something. Now, they still have more than traceable amounts of metal. You know, if you eat it maybe more than once a month, you beat the buzzer at Kennedy Airport.